Good morning, beautiful people. Miss Charlotte. Good morning, Miss Charlotte. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. J.W. Bender. I think J.W. Bender is new to the group. Welcome, Wayne. J.W., please tell us if you're new and where you're from. Memphis, Tennessee is checking in. Please follow Wayne. That's RWY Jr. He's an excellent collaborator. Sarwa 101. Please announce yourself and say good morning, Sarwa. Miss Charlotte, hey Marvin, Happy New Year. I'm just winding down for the day. How are you? Well, I'm actually winding up because, as you know, I have 3 parts to my day. Sloppy McFloppy. Hey, that's an interesting handle. Ultimate Joy. That is something we want to talk about today. Ultimate Joy. Good morning. Good morning. And England has just entered the room, as in the Amy Hackett Jones. She is a happiness expert. I would strongly suggest for you to follow her as you continue to provide those hearts that I want to earn. Swipe left to right on iOS devices, up and down on Androids. And please go ahead and hit that little Perry person and share with others so that they can be a part of this content. As you know, I do a little welcome early on, and then I get right into the content. I also want to welcome the replay broadcasters. You've been very good to me, and Periscope has been very good to me in 2015. And literally yesterday I had 3 phone conversations, which has gone from another level, from meeting them on Periscope to actually a phone conversation. Now, it's not quite as good as what your favorite Cajun Marvin LeBlanc would like. I really would like a hug. Okay, I would like to see somebody face to face and drink a cup of coffee and maybe have a bowl of gumbo. Okay, but what Periscope has allowed me to do is grow my businesses across the oceans. Not just here in America. And as a result, my life is much more fulfilling. Melody is in the room. Good morning. I want to apologize. Hey, Shane, welcome back. I want to apologize to you if I miss any of your messages. I'm so sorry. I do go back and watch the replays, and I am here for you. And so I want to first introduce myself, especially for the new people that are in the room. My name is Marvin LeBlanc. I am a proud South Louisiana Cajun man, and I am an entrepreneur since 1978. I have 4 businesses. 3 of them are worldwide businesses. One is strictly an online business designed for moms and dads to come home and give up their jobs and be home with their kids, having meaningful lives. And that's a health and wellness business that I teach and coach and help those people get their businesses up and running. Another one is an advertising specialty business. So every single thing from embroidery to print screen, silk screen, you got it. If it's got a logo on it, we do it. Obviously, that's a worldwide business. Hey, Melody, thank you. Yes, and also, as most of you know, by trade since 1986, I am a licensed insurance professional only in the state of Louisiana. And I do own an insurance and financial services firm, a franchise that I've been honored to partner with and grow that business. Christy Stansel is in the room. You should follow Christy Stansel if you want to grow your business. Why? Because she's on several different media channels, and she's also been a former journalist. More importantly than any of that is, she's a mom, and in my world, I'm going to talk to you about business. I'm going to talk to you about goals this morning. But before I say any of that, I want to reach out to all the moms out there and say that the job you do with children, or moms or dads, the job we do with children is more important than any other job. So let me preface that first. Happy New Year's to you too, Christy. Miss Nia is in the room. Hey, Miss Nia. Very good. You kiss that little baby daughter for me now. Steph with an F. Oh my goodness, y'all. Steph with an F. I coined her the creativity queen. Just when you think you have a lot of ideas, I would strongly suggest for you to follow Stephanie Rennert. You see Stephanie Rennert right there? Follow her. Let me tell you what, she makes coffee nervous. She's got so much energy. Okay, Diane, good morning, Diane. I saw you in the room. Are you new to us, Diane? Because if so, we're just sitting here having a quick cup of coffee before I go into some very serious content for you guys. Okay, Steph, it's okay if you don't drink coffee. You drink Tai Chi or chai tea or something. Okay, my baby. How about a glass of water? Whenever I get up to New York, we're going to drink something, and we're going to eat some good food as well, and we're not going to meet unless your mom is there, because I love your mom. So let's go ahead and begin. MJ, welcome to the room. MJ, what we're talking about today is we're talking about SWOTing your 2016 goals. Scotland is the room. Hey, Carney Soap, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. I'm so honored to be working with y'all. True No Lies. That's my friend. Let's see. I think that's my friend Yolan. Is that not right? Yolan? Yes, I haven't seen so many of my friends that are here right now. The storyteller, Mr. Douglas Clywer, is in the room. He's got a best-selling book. So follow Doug if you want to learn about the actual techniques about telling stories. What's also interesting about Doug is he actually teaches business owners how to tell their business story. Get Self-Belief just walked into the room. He's from over there in England. And Get Self-Belief is an excellent person to talk to if you want someone that will listen and ask good questions and not be judgmental. Denmark is here. Is that Miss Ida from Denmark? Miss Ida recently had one of my books called The 13 Rules for Solid Business Growth. And so if you guys are looking, well, what questions to ask, Marvin, for me to grow my business? Either I'm an existing business owner, either I'm a network marketer, either I'm an employee and I don't have a business yet, but I want to have a business because I want to call my own shots. That book, you can find it at my website, MarvinLeBlanc.com. Somebody could you scribe at the bottom? Thanks for the hearts, and put in MarvinLeBlanc.com, because I have a little accent, and so sometimes people don't know how to spell my name, Marvin LeBlanc. So Jay's got it almost right. It's a V and not a C, MarvinLeBlanc.com, and I do that all the time, Jay, especially with my fingers. You know, the Japanese invented this this iPhone, iPad situation, and just all thumbs, man. It's been rough. I've adapted, okay, but it's rough with my big fingers to hit the V and not the C a hell of a lot of times. So let's go ahead and begin. Thank you, Amy Hackett Jones. Miss Charlotte, I have so many memories with each of your names that are coming up. And so today, what I want to do today is make sure that you avoid screwing up 2016. So let's begin with our content. Here's the deal. Here's something that's going to be happening today in my business. Sometimes whenever you're running the business, you think you got to call the shots and do everything on your own. And we don't live in that world anymore. That model doesn't work as well as a collaboration model. And on Periscope, we can collaborate with many other people. Yes, Miss Christie, we can collaborate with many other people on Periscope, but what I want to talk about today is collaborating with the team members that are in your life. So you, in one of my businesses, I have 2 virtual assistants. So I have to collaborate with them to get the details of every project out. An example is right now, my book, The 13 Rules for Solid Business Growth, it's originally priced at $9.99. Well, now I've got a special. I think it ends tonight or whenever January 6th is. I don't know what the hell day I'm in right now, but I will later on. So at January 6th at midnight, the offer expires. But right now, I'm selling those books for $3.99. So if somebody buys 100 of them at $3.99, I'm going to sell them for $3.99. And one particular guy said, yeah, I want 100 of them. Well, you know why he wants that? Because he's going to take them and put them on eBay or wherever and sell them for $9.99, which is the retail price. And so I have no issue with that because, man, he was creative. You know, he's going to make $5 times 100, okay, because he saw the special. He knows me. So he's buying 100, and then he's going to sell them for a retail price. So I thought that was a hell of a good idea. You know, maybe I'll do it sometimes. I don't know. So yeah, that's right. Doug says my message still gets out. See, we can't. The key thing that we gotta be concerned about, y'all, in 2016 is it's not necessarily what people say or how they respond, as much as it is on you being consistent with getting your message out. And I'm not saying just being consistent with saying, see, I have the wrong attitude, because that would make me mad. No, Miss Charlotte, it's all good. It doesn't make me mad at all. What it's about is showing love. Like Doug said, when he bought the 100 books, the 100 books is more than just 100 messages. He buys the books. It was me that made the offer. The reason I made the offer is because I want more books flooded out there so that the message gets out. And now, it is true, you know, the message gets out. A CEO or an event planner books me, and I go do a speech for several $1,000s. Well, if the book hadn't been read or the message hasn't been out, then I never get the speaking engagement, which is more profitable. Okay, so now here's the other thing. Let's see here. Here's the other thing. When you're trying to collaborate, remember to collaborate with your own team members. Yes, I am the leader of my team, but don't feel like your opinion as the leader is so important that you don't allow your team members to express what their goals are for 2016. So in the heading, I put SWOT your goals down. And SWOT is an acronym. And SWOT stands for SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Correct. You never know about what seed will burst forth and grow and blossom. Our job is to throw the seed out there and hope that it falls on fertile ground and be unbelievable givers. Now, the love comes back to me, y'all. It might not come back to me directly from the source that I sent it, but if you don't believe in the concept of reciprocity, then you're probably also not going to believe in the concept of collaboration. There's a group of people in America that should never watch any of my scopes because they don't believe in collaboration. They want to conquer the mountain. They want to stand at the top of the mountain, and they want to stand there alone. Personally, I think that's bullshit. Okay? I don't want to stand at the top of the mountain alone. I want all of y'all to either push me up the mountain, I help you come up the mountain, and we get at the top of the mountain and we have a big-ass crawfish boil. Okay? That's what my vision of collaboration is. Okay? So Periscope is an unbelievable venue to broadcast your feelings about collaboration, your feelings on whatever. The people that are buying my book, okay, they're going to get that message. Yes, lots of people have been affected by the book, But what's more important than that is they saw something in me and say, hey, I need to get a piece of that guy. That guy literally has been through hell and high water. I mean, he even has an Amazon best-selling book called Come Hell or High Water, Life Lessons from Hurricane Katrina. Well, hell, there's a few things you can learn from somebody who has successfully lost a house, lost a home, lost 9 employees, lost 68% of his income, and then came back with a whole new group using the same systems and got back on top with his company. I mean, that's a damn good story. Okay, and so you either listen to somebody else who's gone through it, or you pay a bigger price by trying to go and reinvent the wheel yourself. And so that Come Hell or High Water book is on Amazon. If you're an Amazon Prime member, I think it's even free for Amazon Prime members. And if you want the book Come Hell or High Water and you'd like me to sign it, you just go buy it at MarvinLeBlanc.com. Now, notice just now, I'm inviting you into my world, but there's no big sales pressure and all that. You either gonna get me and want to work with me, or you're not. So you don't have to be pushy and grouchy and aggressive and cut somebody else's throat. That's all old school, man. That went out with the hoop skirt. Most of y'all are too young in here to even know what a hoop skirt is. Okay, so in the area of strengths, will you allow yourself and your team members to get in a room preferably and share with each other what you thought your strengths were in 2016? Will you get in a room with yourself and your team members and discuss what were your weaknesses in 2016? Will you get in a room with yourself and your team members and discuss in your business with your products or services what opportunities that we might have in 2016 that we can capitalize on? Yes, MJ, SWOT analysis. And then the fourth word, which is T for threats. What threats do I have in my business? What threats do I have in my personal life? What threats do my team members have? What threats do my coworkers have? These obstacles that could possibly throw me off from what I'm trying to accomplish in 2016. Now, let's cut through the bull. If you're too lazy to go through a SWOT analysis, then just go ahead and turn off the Periscope. Go turn in your iPhone. You don't need to be on iPhone. Just go roll over in bed. And just for 2016, take the whole year off and just stay committed to being totally irrelevant and totally insignificant. Ow! Thanks for the hearts, guys. Thanks for the hearts. It would also be a good time for you to reshare. Swipe left or right on iOS, up or down on Android. Okay? So, what am I saying to you about SWOT? I'm saying that if you're not going to do the work, then all you're doing is you're watching as a spectator other people on Periscope or whatever channel that you're on. You're a spectator, but you're up in the stands eating popcorn, but you're not in the game. Okay? So don't pretend, that guy, he's so lucky. Okay? That girl, she's pretty, so it's easy for her to build the business. Man, that's such a crock, y'all. All right? I didn't leave my office last night till 9:15. And the reason is there was still a lot of people that wanted to talk to me yesterday. Either they had wanted to talk to me about signing up or re-signing up for my coaching. I allow a minimum of 2 hours every day for any of you out there to sign up for my coaching. And that coaching could be personal. It could be on your professional development. It could be on developing yourself with your sales skills. Or a big thing is it could be accountability. All right? You say, well, Marvin, I already have a coach. I already have 2 coaches. There's somebody on right now. The person has 5 coaches. Now, I pretty much can't get my head wrapped around 5 coaches, okay? Because man, that just seems like a hell of a lot of coaching, and I don't know how all of that coaching wouldn't possibly conflict with each other. But it works for that person, and I'm all for that. If it works for that person, go for it. But if you've had coaching and you are still largely unsatisfied for what occurred or didn't occur in 2015, isn't it time you reach out to me at MarvinLeBlanc.com? Isn't it time we have a 20-minute virtual cup of coffee as to how you can be assisted so that you can get down the road to someplace better in 2016? So I would follow Get Self-Belief's advice. He's telling y'all to follow Marvin. And I want to follow you. Hey, Holloman Lawns, that's a new name. Welcome to the broadcast, and please go back and look at the broadcast. I miss y'all so much. What I don't like about Periscope is it doesn't allow me to reach out and hug y'all, because I would like to give y'all a great big South Louisiana hug today. So what I'm going to strongly encourage you to do is feel your heart. Feel your heart in 2016. You see, your head cannot stop what your heart wants. Let me repeat that. Your head cannot stop what your heart wants. Somebody might want to scribe that for us. Thanks for the hearts. I love those hearts. We might not be able to right away give up our job. Maybe we still have to take a project. It's kind of like a poo-poo project, but it makes good money. Okay? But what we have to do is we have to be true to our heart. Okay? You can't just follow your head, because at the end of your life, you will have led a life that others have designed for you, but that you didn't